Hey guys, Tonic here. Another Tuesday, another Atomic Shop review. This week in the Atomic Shop, we just got a brand new vault shelter, as well as a few other floor decor pieces. I just picked them all up, so let's go check it out. So the first look inside the shelter, this is where you will enter right there. And wow, this room is huge. Alright, we gotta start in the obvious backdrop here. So this is so cool. It's just like a huge command station. It looks like some type of enclave command station, or of course it's probably just vault tech, but still it looks like we can't get in there. I'm not sure if you can actually glitch in there or if this is just some type of backdrop. This is one way to test it that we can try. So we can turn up the strength. So it looks like those are actual assets in the game because the strength and stuff is affecting it. So it looks like it might be possible to actually glitch in there and check it out. But they patched the power armor glitch in this update, so I don't know how we'd really get into there. We also do have these rooms right here, which looks like a little check-in station, as well as a little server area. And I love that concept. I think it'd be really cool if they had robots manning those stations, kind of walking around doing their thing, and they're typing on computers. But regardless, absolutely love the backdrop idea. I think it's super cool and adds a lot to these shelters. This room is huge. Okay. So we have a giant two-story room. It looks like you're kind of supposed to build your own second story with those windows there, which might be kind of tough because they do have these posts here which are always in the way when you're building in shelters, but still, it's super cool. I love this shelter so far. It's honestly probably my favorite one that we've gotten so far. In this Atomic Shop update, we did also get a rug bundle for 500 atoms, so this is all of them placed right here, and they're pretty colorful. The texturing is great. They look honestly pretty nice for being some rugs, and as far as a size comparison goes, I did place down the Swiss rug right here, and looking at them, you can see that it's slightly bigger than this one. It's a little bit taller and just a hair wider, but for a good size comparison, if you do have the Swiss rug, it's going to be about that same size. Also in the Atomic Shop, we did just get the brand new decorative room divider, so placing this down here, it will cost you 2 steel and 2 wood, and walking around it, it is absolutely beautiful. The texturing is great. There's a little bit of a glossy kind of finish on there, a little bit scratched up, but still not too bad. But if you're trying to make a Japanese or Chinese themed camp build, this will look absolutely phenomenal in there. A lot of people have been trying to make these things in their shelters using open doors and things like that for a very long time, but now that we actually have a legitimate one, it is very, very nice to see. Also, when you do go up to it, there is no animation, so it cannot open or close or get any more compact than it already is, but regardless, it looks like a great item. We did also get a brand new free emote called Nice Camp, so here's the animation for that. So at this point in the video, I always like to go through the entire Atomic Shop for those at work and just cannot get on right now to see everything. And I gotta say, the Atomic Shop this week is absolutely banging. This is some great content right here. We have the shelters, a brand new shelter. We have the old shelter stuff right here, which is alright, but the Golden Year set is awesome. That is a great set right there. We have the greatest hits, which are actually some pretty great hits. We have the pink Corvega paint, which I will actually grab because I've wanted that for a long time. A lot of these Corvega generators and water purifiers. Over in vaulting, we have the Mothman statue back, which a lot of people have really been wanting back, and myself included with that. Over in special, we got the Nice Camp free emote. We got a free supply package, which is kind of interesting. This is the first time we've ever gotten this in the Atomic Shop, and it's going to be in-game junk, so this is really cool. This is kind of setting a new precedent. Maybe we'll get more things like this in the future, but regardless, we also have a repair and scrap kit bundle as well as the Sheedy setback. Now really quickly, I do want to give my thoughts on these items as well as the Atomic Shop as a whole, but I also do want to say that if you did hear some keyboard clacking, that's not very normal. I did just get a brand new mechanical keyboard, and I've never had a mechanical keyboard before, so it's very clacky. I ordered some O-rings for it. They're coming in the mail tomorrow, which kind of sucks that they're coming a day late, but regardless, in the future I'll have it dampened so you won't be able to hear it. But now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the items in the Atomic Shop. The shelter is an absolute 10 out of 10. I do think that the price point for shelters is very, very high. However, we do get to put displays in them now and some other things with this update, so there is a lot more things that you can do with the shelter. So this shelter I do honestly think is worth it. Talking about the rug set, I'm not sure if that's really worth $5. It's just a few different colored rugs, but if you have the cap suspended and you want it, by all means, it's not bad. It's just not really $5 worth in my opinion. And then talking about the wall divider thing, that is so cool. A lot of people really wanted it. I really wanted one, and the fact that it's actually here is really, really nice. Do I think it's worth the money? It's up to the person. Obviously, it's all about preference, but for me, I do honestly think that it is. I'll be using it a lot in this game. Now, let's talk about the sales and things like that. The sales are actually great. A lot of really nice items came back, like the Corvega stuff, the pink paint, the Mothman statue. A lot of people have been asking for these to come back, and I'm sure that a lot of people are going to be very happy with this week's Atomic Shop. Now, I also did want to mention some stuff about the update. I was actually planning on reading through the entire patch notes. However, as you can see, there is just an absolute insane amount of stuff in here, everywhere from performance and stability to the daily ops to power armor fixes. There is just so much stuff in here. So if you're waiting for the game to update, you can take a look at this. I'll put it down in the description below, but the main gist of it is the brand new scoreboard. We got special loadouts coming, camp slots coming, as well as the brand new daily ops. Those are kind of the main big things, and other than that, it's just, you know, bug fixes, design updates, things like that. Also, I do have this idea in my head that I've been messing around with for a little bit that I want to ask you directly about. I've been thinking about doing a top 5 photos of the week or top 10 photos of the week, something along those lines, and maybe not even week, maybe bi-weekly or monthly. I'm not exactly sure how frequently I'd like to do these videos, however, I do know that I'd like to do them. Now, the idea for this is very simple. I don't want to overcomplicate it any more than it needs to be. On my Discord, I would have a photo submissions area where you can go into there and submit a few photos, and I would just rank them on a top 10 manner in a video. We could do a lot of fun things. We could have themes, we could have other YouTubers help me co-host this and write these photos with me. We could do prizes during certain time periods like the holidays. There's just a lot of fun that could be had with this idea, but of course I do want to run it by you because this is something that I would directly be posting on my channel to you guys to watch. So if it's a bad idea, let me know. If it's a good idea and you do want it, let me know because I will definitely try and make this happen. But with all of that being said, I do want to give a massive thank you to everybody who stuck by and watched, and as always, a huge thank you to all the channel members: Esdeath93, Heather Henderson, Jaden James, Blackburn, Eos Evaded, Patrick Ruda, 23 Icefire, Jay Smith, Argent Deer, Bowser Double Frang, Ice Cream Manny, Chris Decker, Robert Kennard, Theodore, Captain Awesome, Digital Aardvark, Lone Samurai OG, Diathan Gaming, Christy Mellon Schwitz. You guys are amazing. I love you guys, and have a good week.